Welcome to Zoological World. Today we are discuss about fruit fly. The fruit fly has a lifespan of 25 to 50 days. Fruit flies are among the most common household pests in the world. When they get into homes and feed on decomposing food, they can be a big annoyance to people. A few species are also agricultural pests and do immense damage to crops. But fruit flies do have their beneficial uses. They are considered to be among the most important model organisms in the world, extensively studied for their insights into biology. This article will cover some interesting facts about the identification, habitat, and diet of the humble fruit fly. Incredible fruit fly facts. Fruit flies are some of the most common research organisms in the world. They have played a pivotal role in genetic, evolutionary, and microbial research because of their short generational times and their interesting genetic properties. Multiple Nobel Prizes have been awarded to research done on fruit flies. The fruit fly undergoes 4 different stages: the eggs, the larva, the pupa, and the adult. In order to attract a mate, ales actually play a courtship song by vibrating their wings. If the female accepts, then they will spend about 15 or 20 minutes copulating. Females lay their eggs in rotting fruit, meat, and other organic material where standing water is present. After the larva passes through a few molts, it will surround itself with a hard shell and transform into an adult. The entire lifespan normally lasts some 25 to 50 days. One of the most interesting facts is that fruit flies can beat their wings about 250 times a second. Species, types, and scientific name. Fruit fly can be defined as any number of fruit-eating species in the family of Drosophilidae, which means dew-loving in Latin. The most well-known species is the common fruit fly, Drosophila melanogaster. Other common species include the Mexican, Mediterranean, olive, and citrus fruit flies. There are altogether more than 4,000 species in the family. They are members of the fly order Diptera. Appearance: these insects are easy to mistake for the common housefly. Both feature the same relatively large head and eyes, the tube-shaped abdomen, and a pair of large wings. But there are a few distinctive features that should help with identification, including the bright red eyes, though some individuals sport darker eyes, and the tan or brown-colored body with black rings along the abdomen. Adults are generally no larger than a fraction of an inch in size and may be difficult to identify while in flight. The larvae, by contrast, look nothing like the adults. These small worm-like creatures have no legs or wings and few other visible body parts anywhere. When it is ready to transform, the larva will find a secluded spot and encase itself in a hard shell. This is known as the pupa stage. A day before the fly emerges from the shell, the red eyes and wings can be sometimes seen through the surface. How to get rid of fruit flies? The most important step of prevention is to always make sure fruits, sweets, and other bits of food are cleaned up and put in their proper place where the flies cannot easily reach them. Once food begins to seriously decompose, it should be immediately thrown away in a responsible manner. Because they can still get into the trash bin and garbage, make sure the food is properly disposed of away from the house. Leaky or unclean drains should be fixed as soon as possible because they can serve as breeding grounds for fruit flies. You should also wipe counters regularly and clean any spills. While removing all potential supplies of food is sometimes sufficient to end the problem, they are very good at finding bits of food accidentally spilled or left out. If they don't go away, then it may necessitate a more proactive approach. In order to kill individual flies, a simple swatter, trap, or spray will usually work quite well. You can create your own trap at home by placing some apple cider vinegar, sugar, and dish soap within a bowl of water to attract flies and trap them. But in order to deal with a wider infestation or breeding ground, you may need to make use of more powerful control methods such as insecticides, bleach, and other chemical treatments. You should ideally pursue all of the above strategies at the same time to maximize the odds of removing an infestation. Expert pest control is only necessary as a last resort once all other methods have failed.